Hi everyone, I am Amy Vetter, and welcome to the Breaking Beliefs podcast, where anything can be possible, because when you believe you can, you will. This series is all about getting honest with ourselves and noticing the things that we carry with us. We each have our own life experiences to go from, and sometimes it's hard to truly understand what it's like to be someone else. What we can do to create change is to start with us. If each of us took one action each day in our own lives, we could collectively change the world around us. But what does it take? It takes work, it takes practice, and we have to be honest with ourselves as we get there. Hi everyone. Today for a B3 break, we're going to talk about designing our personal purpose statement. Especially in times like these, we can feel out of control and lose our sense of who we are because everything is changing. Maybe our business is changing, our career is changing, how we do our work is changing. And when we haven't crafted our personal purpose statement, then things can feel out of control and we may feel not as well about ourselves than we usually do. So taking some time to do this personal purpose statement today can help you make sure that you're aligning your decisions as you go forward to the value that you want to create in the world. Now, this isn't about your title. This isn't about your expertise. This is about the passion and purpose that you want to create for the world around you and also what you want to create for yourselves. So it's a simple formula. So the first part of the formula is brainstorming the value that you want to create for yourself and the people around you. And then you add that to who you are creating that value for. In order to create the outcome or that personal purpose statement that you will align your goals and everything, all the other decisions that you want to make as well. So for instance, I'll use myself as an example. That I grew up with things like this happening in my life because I have lived through the recession before and the construction industry going down that affected my family and the businesses of my family. So when that happened, I actually started creating that personal purpose statement for myself, that the value that I want to create for other business owners and people is never to experience that kind of loss again. So the value I create is making sure that anything that I do is helping people to be able to thrive and help the people around them thrive as well. So in my career, in my life, that has pivoted a number of times of what that meant with the things that I do. But as long as that aligned to my personal purpose statement, then I know that I'm living the kind of value that I want to create in the world. So doing this is really important at this time because a lot of times when we ask, who are you? We define ourselves by our titles and by our accomplishments rather than the value that we want to create in the world. So taking some time to do that will help you maybe in making little small decisions or noticing that even though life is changing and things that you are doing are different than maybe you did it last month or the month before, that you are still aligning with the value that you want to create in the world. It just may look a little different, but that overall mission, the passion and the purpose behind why you do what you do is still there, which can give you that sense of gratitude and energize you to make sure that you are still feeling good every day when you're getting up to go to work, every day when you're helping your kids, your family, your friends, knowing that you are living your purpose. So take some time today and craft that statement. And again, it's the value that you want to create plus who you want to create it for in order to create that expected outcome from the work, the passion, and the purpose that you wake up to do each day. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to the Breaking Beliefs podcast. I hope you will take a moment to pause before entering back into your day to reflect on this podcast and note 1 to 2 actions you are inspired to do from today's conversation that you could incorporate into your life. To read the full blog and listen back to this episode or any other, you can find them at www.amyvetter.com/Breaking Beliefs Podcast and related videos on my YouTube channel. For daily inspiration, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn at Amy Vetter CPA. I hope that you will choose to like this and subscribe to this podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and more so that you can join us for more inspiration on our next episode.